Glad you guys are here to join us. So let me go ahead and start up my YouTube so I can watch the video, or so I can watch the comments. There we go. And do an audio check. YouTube so I can watch. There we go. All right, excellent. So I had dinner. It was good. My wife made me chicken and vegetables, and then I had some peanut butter crackers for dessert afterwards. Kind of watched some shows. Nice time. And it kind of got me thinking about, if I'm going to actually purge, I need to make sure I actually purge. And so it's time to do a little deeper cut than I was planning. So I guess I am going to also get rid of this Wonder Woman after all, because I'm never going to get around. I'm never going to get around to actually customizing the two Wonder Women together into one like I wanted to. I just know I won't have time. I got so many other projects on my plate. And even if I did customize them, the skin tone down here is the wrong shade. And just, just small little other issues. She is cool, so she'll be going onto the chopping block. Into the box. I should aim this right so I can show you guys the box as it fills. There it is. The box of doom. Doom, I tell you. So, let's see who. Hey, Mike. Thanks for joining us. Like I said, I am going to save this Wonder Woman, though. Hooray! I do like her new muscular legs they gave her, and I do like. I wish she had her tiara on, though, but someday I'll have to fix that. And again, these ones are going back to the shelf of DC Power. So I'm just going to go ahead and set these aside while we dive into the box, because that is our next step. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Probably like, wow, I just tuned in. Where'd that guy go? Nothing's going on. There's no audio. There's no video moving. What's the deal? Anyways, for those who just tuned in, I am doing the Great DC Purge Part 2. And I decided that I'm going to actually take all my figures from the box that I have here, and I'm going to put them all over this table. And then as I decide to save them, they're going to go back into their own collector box, or they are going to go into the box of doom. Doom. So I know some of these I kind of already talked about, but it's okay. I'm going to pull them all back out anyway. I got lots of extra accessories and parts that I'll have to sift through later. Parts go over here. And, oh, I just got too many figures here. Hurt. Batman. Superman. Ho! Oh, she's so cool looking. She's not going anywhere. So some of my criteria is they have to work with classics. If they don't work with classics, they are doomed. Doomed. Or if they don't fit in with some sort of classic lore of some type easily. Oh, I got lots of figurines. Oh, too many. Oh, I think this might be the original Wonder Woman for the DC line, unchanged. Now, if you have not guessed yet, I do like Wonder Woman a lot. See, I've pulled out so many Wonder Woman figures, it's kind of getting ridiculous. I'm not sure how it all happened. It's just, one day I got one, and before I knew it, I had 5 million. Well, not quite 5 million, but way too many. Way too many. And it's funny, all I wanted Was it this Wonder Woman right here, I think? Was that the one? Things that make you go, I'm having a hard time recalling. When I pull her out, I'll know. Oh, this guy's so fun. I know it's funny. I don't know why I'm keeping this guy. I have no reason for him. He doesn't fit in with classics. He doesn't do anything else. I just liked him in Super Friends when I was a kid, so he's probably going to be a keeper too. Dun ta da! Hawkman. This guy, Lexi Luthor. Build-A-Figure Lex Luthor. Another Flash. You know what? I already decided this Flash is going to my friend's desk, so I'll move him aside. This pile's getting too big. Oh, Spectre, glow-in-the-dark ones. Fire and Ice. I remember when I bought these two together. They'd be cool to have both. One was on sale and one was not, but I had to get both because why have just one? I got a body. Whew. I guess I will put this body with the other body parts that I still have left over. Superman. Bizarro. Oh, I wanted this figure so bad. She was so difficult. It was so cool. It was actually one of the fans here that helped me get this one. And I was so happy. Oh, man. I wanted Aquaman's wife for a long time. Now that it's Amber Heard, it just kind of makes me feel kind of weird. But I think this figure looks totally awesome. I did get another one time of her, and it was from the movie, and I ended up just getting rid of her. Bizarro. Oh, Harley Quinn. I forgot I had her. I don't even know why I bought her. I think she came in a set, maybe? I don't know. Robin. 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 Batman. Whew. Bizarro Am Friend, goodbye. All right, let's see who's on here. Pop actor, Juan Solo, Delaxorian, Mike Fee, Charles Pruitt. Thanks for joining me, Charles. Turtle Tank 82. Let's see, he's saying Superstar Mr. T makes a good hero custom. Nice. Todd, can you build a house with all those figures? I probably can't. Look, I even got Gleek. Gleek. Now, what's funny is I used to have Jaina, but I never got the other character. I forgot his name now. It starts with a Z. Somebody put his name in the comments for me. And I kept looking at that Wonder Twins set, wanting to buy it to go with my Gleek. And I bought the one figure just for this purple bird here. So I got a lot of accessories sitting still in the box. Oh. It's funny, I still have one of these mother box. All right, here we go. So my criteria again is if it fits with classics or it came with classics. So Bizarro, for instance, he came with Battle Armor Faker. So he gets to stay because that's part of the He-Man collection by default. And this is how this started. Is I bought one of those 2-pack He-Man, Lex Luthor sets and Skeletor. Who came with Skeletor? No, it was He-Man, Superman, and Skeletor and Lex Luthor. And that got me started on DC Universe. So it worked. Their sales pitch worked. So there you go. I like DC. Too many Batmans and Robins. Yeah, so Bizarro, you're going back in the box. You get to stay till another day. Hawkman also came in a set. He came with a Stratos. So he gets to stay. because he came in the 2-pack with Stratos. Now, what's funny is I kind of want to get a Hot Girl to go with them, even though she didn't come. And I've actually looked at a bunch of Hot Girl figures. They're kind of spendy. And it would also give me the last piece for Giganta. And the last piece is her stand. So I have been thinking about picking up that figure just for the stand. Okay. So this figure here. Now, I know I already threw away one Joker in the pile. I threw a Joker away, and it was technically the same guy, but this one is based on the Classics body type. And you can see it kind of looks like a He-Man body type the way it is. And it basically was set to that size and scale. It's from the that Dark Knight Batman series, and that's why it looks. So this guy's staying because he actually is classicized sized and classicized parts. So this Joker is staying. All right. These guys are tough. I bought the glow in the dark version because I wanted them to be like a henchman for Scareglow. But you know, I really don't need them. I really don't. So these guys are going into the pile of doom to be released. Where is the other one? When I find them, areas. Oh, that's Green Lantern. I saw the green boots. I thought it was it. When I find him, I will also toss the secondary one into the pile as well. So into the box of doom. Oh! To be sold. All right, I have 2 Aquamen here. Now, this Aquaman is the one that came in the 2-pack. Ta-da! And he came with this cool trident. So he came with Merman. And so he's saved by default because he was the Merman 2-pack figure. But, you're like, oh, he's going to save them all. No, I'm not. I do like the long-haired one. And I like that as a stand-in, even though he didn't come in the 2-pack. But he's the same basic mold, just a different head. And the gold's a different shade of gold. And I bought him in order to replace the trident, because I actually put the trident with another figure, and so I think I put it with Mermista, took his trident originally. So that's why I'm keeping this Aquaman. And Aquaman's one of my favorites. I've always loved Aquaman. My wife always thinks it's funny, my obsession with Aquaman, even though I only have 2 here, but I used to have the Aquaman video game. I always talked about it, which brings me to Aquaman's wife. She is definitely staying too. Turtle Tank 82 says, I'm a big Aquaman fan too. Nice. Birdman dead bad. I was hoping Hawkman was on the block. Yep, sorry, man. Look how cool this figure looks, man. I wanted this figure for so long, and she was so far in my price range for such a long time. She is just a beautiful, sculpted and designed and painted figure. Amazing. Anyway, she's staying. All right. Fire and Ice, they have outlived their welcome. They are going on the chopping block. Even though I bought them together as a set, and I wanted them at the time. Where is she? Oop! She just fell into the box on her own. Ah! Into the box. When I find her counterpart, she'll go in the box. All right. Let's talk about this Build-A-Figure. Now, I bought a bunch of figures just to make this Build-A-Figure. You're probably wondering why. Why do you want a Lex Luthor figure like this? I did go end up buying the Lex Luthor figure that came from McFarlane Toys. And he's actually already in the chopping block in the other room. I actually already decided to get rid of him a while ago. And the reason why I want this figure is because his counterpart... Oh, here's the other glow-in-the-dark guy. You're gone. Whoops. And there is Fire and her green glowing glob. She's going too. She's so cool looking though. Nice cool looking built the way they designed that. It's weird. It's actually drilled into her side. You think they would just mount it in there loose. You know what? I should put her in a bag. just so I don't lose her little green fire accessory. Into the bag for you. I should do the same with her counterpart. You know what? I should sell them as a set. You know what? I'm not going to sell them as a set. I don't know. I'll decide later. I already lost her ice piece. There it is. The icicle of power. She shall get the bag. Oh, oh no. There we go. All right, so I bought him for one reason, and that is because this one right here came in the 2-pack with Skeletor. Skeletor! And so I wanted a new version of him that was actually closer to Classic's height. Now, the one that came from Todd McFarlane was actually this actual armor. And I did have it on my desk for a while, and I'm like, you know, I just don't need it. So I'm going to keep this one because I remember I actually bought all the figures just to build him. And had fun building him and buying all the figures. So it has some memories for me. So he is staying. And I got the mother box somewhere in the bin too. So he's staying. He's staying because he came in the 2-pack. All right. I already told you he's staying. I don't care if it's or not, but he reminds me so much of Triclops. He's so cool. He also reminds me of other figures that I have. I mean, you can see he's kind of looks like some kind of cool samurai guy. So he's staying. And I liked him so much when I was a kid in Super Friends. So he is staying. I am staying. And it's funny. He's gone through so much iterations. One time I stole his armor and put it on Triclops. Later on, I rebought just the armor from somebody on eBay to put back on him. So he's gone through a lot of stuff to get where he's at. All right, this Flash here, very cool. I do like him. He came in the set to make that the cool Lex Luthor, but it's time for him to go. What's funny is I thought I might have been Spider-Woman for a second with the yellow and red. I thought, what? I got a Spider-Woman? What's she doing in my DC box? So, goodbye, Flash Jr. You are going into the pit of despair. Ah! We have to take away his flash speed first. Oh, you lost your flash speed. All right. Do I have 2 of these? What? This is not the first one I pulled out. How did that happen? You know what? I think I have 2 because I wanted this purple bird. And then I wanted a complete one. And I already stole the bird out of the set. So I bought another one to have the full complete set. But I'm keeping the bird. I already have one. I use it as Evil Lynn's bird. Because I think it's kind of cool because it's like, you know, it's clear. And clear is cool. So there you go. So she is going. But I got another version of her. Where is she? Now it's going to bother me until I find her. Oh, Commandy. We'll get back to her in a minute. Commandy was one of my favorite comics as a kid. I still have them. I still have all my Commandy comics. And my daughter bought this for me for Christmas. So Commandy's staying. And he does kind of fit with He-Man figures. At one time I used a Commandy figure to make a custom Prince Adam from 2000X. And it looked really cool. I used a 2000X head on him, put the vest on him, did some white paint, and did the little buttons and stuff, and then used the Frost Guy's legs and boots. And when I was done, it actually looked pretty cool. I didn't finish painting it though before I sold it, but anyway, Commandy gets to stay. If you never read Commandy comics, check them out. It starts with a K, Commandy, and I was excited to get him. All right. Okay. She is a really cool looking figure, and I really like her pigtails and everything else and the multicolors, and her outfit's pretty cool. I like all the black and red, and she's a great fit to go with the Joker, but I just don't know if she's worth keeping. I mean, was she in the movie with the Joker in that one with Batman and the Dark Knight one? I don't know. Okay, I'll leave it for a fan vote. I'll put her off to the side. You guys can vote either keep or chop. Those are the words, keep or chop. And let me know if I should keep her or chop her. I will stick her over in the lava area right next to Marlena. And we'll decide whether to keep or chop together into the lava. Ah, there she is. And we'll give that a few minutes to see what you guys say. Keep Harley. Keep, she's tall enough. No, she wasn't. The comic book has a full 7 years before Harley was created. Oh. All right. Let me go and put the Joker back because he's staying. All right, so there's got to be another one of these. Oh, here she is. Here she is. So I wanted this figure for a really long time. I'm just Wonder Woman, and I ended up buying a knockoff, Chinese knockoff one, or a knockoff from China, and wasn't too happy. And when I got the actual real one, you could see the face was completely different, and so I was pretty excited. But then I did end up buying this one on Maddie Collector, and you know, I'm keeping this one. This one's going on the chopping block. Maddie Collector. Her head's a little wobbly. Her joints are a little loose. I do like the bright colors, but I really like the gold and silver better than the blue. So this one's staying. Look at the face difference too. I only need one of this particular body style, and this one's way cooler. So goodbye to the retro look. And this one's staying. Hooray! Did she speak Chinese? That's good, man. Funny stuff. All right. Oh, this Wonder Woman. I'm going to set her aside for now until I look at some other ones. Okay, this guy here is made from a Classics buck, and that's why I bought him. And I know my rules were classic bucks get a stay, but you know, I already have 2 other of these guys that are totally cool. I mean, I have that really tall Dark Side. I have the Build-A-Figure Dark Side. I did customize this cool claw for him, and I have his extra hand still in the bin. I'm just debating, you know, should I keep him or not? I'm going to set him aside for now while I debate. All right, on to the Robins. Where is all of them? Okay, I know I got at least one more of these. He-Man, get out of that pile before you end up in the bin. There she is. All right, so this was pretty funny. This was a good story. Let me go and tell you the story. Where's the other Robin? I have another Robin too. Oh, there she is. There they both are. Dun-da-da. Okay, we'll get back to Robin in a minute. So what's funny is I made a version that is no earrings and a version that is earrings. That way I have 2 versions. I didn't think it makes sense to have those big old earrings when you're running through the woods or running through the city. Going from building to building, if it's caught on a nail or a hook, you're in trouble. So I made a non-earring version, but I wanted to have one original too. But you know what? I don't need either one. So into the bin, both of them go. The custom one and the regular one, gone. All right, back to Robin. And let me find that other Robin. Nope. 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 Where is he? Come on. I know he's somewhere. Oh, there he is. I see his boots. Okay, so for my birthday one year, I told my son, actually it's on my list, to one of my lists had Robin on there. And so it was hilarious because he bought me this Robin here, right here, this one. And um, I go, oh, that's so cool. That's from the Dark Knight series. I said, I started telling her name and everything else. Now she had the Robin costume and how she saved Batman from the mutant. And then he ended up training her. And then he goes, Dad, man, you are no fun. He pulls out this Robin. And he goes, this was a gag gift. I thought you'd think it's funny, that girl Robin. And he was not happy that I was excited about getting this Robin because of the storyline behind her. And it was just funny because, he thought it'd be some kind of good gag gift or something. And, yep. So I thought it was pretty hilarious. So anyway, little did he know that I actually already had one on order coming to me too, which I know I should have waited. And I got a second one, but I actually used a different head on her. You can see the head difference. And I just wanted to make kind of like a custom version of her. And this is actually Batgirl's head from a different figure. And I think it looks really cool. But I like the old one to still have it. But then I bought this taller one to match closer. Now, I know in the comics she was really short, so maybe this doesn't work well. And I also like this one because the glasses are clear. So check this out. You can actually see her eyes under the glasses. Let me get the focus on there so you guys can see that. And that's kind of a cool feature. I kind of like that. You know what? I should just do a head swap. I don't know. I kind of like her face better on this one, though. But it's funny, is I actually had to raise her head up higher. You can see there I had to add some stuff to her neck to make her head a little taller. Before it was so low, it just looked like her neck was just going into her body. So I had to raise her head up a little higher to make her look even a little bit cooler. I am going to keep these three. I know I should probably get rid of this one, and maybe later on in a future chop, I might actually do this one in. But for right now, she's a keeper, and she's a keeper. So keeping all three of them for now. Now I have my camera zoomed way too far in. All you see is their little green shorts. So these three are going to be keepers. All right. Robin. It's funny, I had this friend at work, and her name's Robin, and her dad actually did name her after Batman and Robin. And when I found out, she and I were talking, it was before I seen the female Robin, and so it was kind of funny. It's like, hey, they got a female Robin. All right, I got to keep him. My son gave him to me. He's got to be kept. So into the box. Since we're talking Robins, let me go ahead and grab that last Robin over here. Let me take a look at your guys' thing. Keep the Vixen. Sisters no. Ouch. Oh yeah, Carrie Kelly. Thank you so much. Ginger Robin. Darkseid Jr. Blue Moss Man. Yes. Let's see. Keep Harley. She's tall enough. Keep Harley. Little girl loves Harley Quinn. Okay. I'm getting more keeps I'm getting rid of. Back to the box she goes. Hee hee, I'm saved. Oh, let's throw her back in the box. You guys have saved her. While I dig for the final and coolest Robin I have. Oh, there he is. Okay. This Robin is really cool. Now, I did spend way too much on him. Definitely. They had two versions. They had one head style like this for the hairstyle, and one that was a little more modern. And they just released a brand new Robin that's going to be coming out soon. I don't know if you've seen him or not. It's from the 66 Batman. And I did have him on my list for this year for my birthday, but I decided, nah, I got this Robin. This Robin's cool enough. And he does fit about right next to that Batman. And even though he's actually made for this littler Batman, but I like him. I think he's cool. This Robin is staying. So I didn't get rid of any of my Robins. I'm keeping them all. The Robins are a must. You got to have them. It's Batman and Robin. It's like peanut butter and jelly. You got to have them both. All right. So let's take a look at Batman. I got way too many Batman. Batman. All right. So I bought this Batman here because he's from the Super Friends, and he had this cool attachment. And that's it. I don't need him anymore. This Batman is going on the chopping block without his cool accessory. Oh, because you do not look like a Moto character. I mean, you could see the difference. I mean, these Batman actually have the same sculpt as He-Man. Oh, it's so cool. Batman in He-Man world. I mean, I just loved that. So, you, my friend, do not fit in Eternia. You're not part of Eternia. So you have to go. So, goodbye to Super Friends Batman. Into the box. You know what? I'm going to beg him. Just because I don't want his paint to scratch on his chest, because it still looks beautiful. Look at that. There is no scratches on there. Ooh, ah. And I want to keep him pristine. Even though he doesn't come with his accessory, I still want him to look nice for whoever buys him. All right, on to this Batman. You guys have probably already guessed what's happening to this poor Batman. Oh, yes, this Batman does not have the muscles to be in the He-Man world. I do love his utility belt. His utility belt is awesome. If you haven't seen this yet, he has this cloth cape. It's kind of, actually it's more vinyl. And then he has all these little weapons here that actually come out. Look at these. Oops. Look at that. They come out of the belt there. And it's like, those are going to get lost quick, but it's still cool. And if I could take this belt off and use it on a different Batman, I would. But it would take a lot of effort, and it's not worth all the effort to do it. So this Batman is going into the bin. He does not fit in Eternia either. Oh, no Eternia Batman. And into the bag. Oop. He wanted to knock over He-Man on the way out. Take that, He-Man. That would be cool if DCU Fin figures are the same size as Moto. That's why I love these Batman figures. Even though, you know, you got the blue and gray with the yellow classic. Then you have the Frank Miller version right here. And actually, I like this one better, but I like the Frank Miller one too. So they both get to stay. And I also like the armored Batman. Now, I was not a fan of the armored one until I saw Superman versus Batman and the way he beat up Superman. That was so cool in the big old armor like that. And this armor is definitely the same size as these figures. So these ones will all fit perfect into the He-Man world. So these all get to stay. You know, I got another one too. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's another one. And he has the old man Batman head. Now, because I have the old man Batman head, you know who's got to stay next. We have got to keep Terry. I know Terry's small and sprout and not really fits into the He-Man world very good, but I don't care because Batman Beyond was awesome. And he's got his bat wing, which just reminds me of my Micronauts when I was a kid. The wing on the back. Whoosh. And I can just pretend, you know, that he's just a little teenage kid, kind of like part of the Kids of Eternia set. Hasn't fully matured yet. So, Terry, you get to stay too. Yes, Bat Horde Troopers. Here, check this out. Check this out. Oops, there's a Batman head down here. Look at this Batman head. I wonder which one he belongs to. Does he belong to this guy? He does, doesn't he? That's supposed to be his head, I think. I don't think it's supposed to be Terry's head. No, the ears are pretty straight though. Maybe it is a secondary head for Terry. Oh yeah, it is. It's a secondary head for Terry. Never mind. So let me show you what I did with my other bat suit like this. It's so cool. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let's put him in the bag, in the box. Put these guys all away. Batman, Batman, Fat Man. All right, keep him out for a minute so I can tell my story. It's story time. Oh yeah, some Michael Keaton, Batman Beyond. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I thought they were making. I remember my oldest boy used to love Batman Beyond. That's also why I have kind of an infinity towards it in my heart when it comes to Batman Beyond. When I first saw it, I thought, what the heck? What is this? But after seeing how my son enjoyed it, I actually liked it. Okay, hold on a second. Chariot is over here. All right. All right. I'm coming over back to the microphone so we can talk a little bit of Masters here for a minute. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. You're probably going, what the heck is that? This is all of my Troopers of Hordness. And if you look right here, here is my custom Horde Trooper made from that Batman. And I just love it. It's so cool. I painted the head black, used shiny black on the eyes, used a Horde symbol from the Fighting Foeman, put some heat shrink tubing on the piece there. Yes. Yes. And it's a really easy custom to make. I mean, basically I just cut a small square hole in here, put a screwdriver underneath to hold the rubber in place while I shoved it in, and then just painted one of the heads that came with Colonel Mustard, whatever his name was. I forget the guy's name now. This guy here. What's this guy's name? What's my name? And is one of the extra heads with him. And you can see, where did I stick that Batman? It was not much customizing between the two. Not really. But he does look cool. The Horde just sticker just adds so much to him. Not really a sticker, it's actually a little plastic piece that came on one of the Fighting Foemen. General Sunder, thank you so much, Jonathan. That's not Jonathan, that's Jonathan. Jonathan. All right, thank you so much for helping me with the name. What's my name? Yes, the Horde Troopers are so cool. Of course, I got a Prince Adam Horde Trooper too. Whoop. I got the Purple Monster Horde Trooper. Oh, and he's got the purple hands to go with it. Oh. And then, of course, I got the Sea Urchin one. Oh, that's not the right one. Where is he? There he is. And I put the fins on him from... it's funny, I know the name my kids used to call him. I used to call him Steve Fisher. But his name's not... Oh, Hydron. Hydron's fins. So, there you go. Anyway, I will put these away because we're not here to talk about Horde Troopers. We're here to talk about the chopping block of DC. I'll move these aside. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Batman's going back into the box. We're saving him. You've been saved. Now, what came with that Batman, that black Batman, was a black Superman. And this black Superman is really weird looking. I think it's supposed to be shadowed. I don't know what the deal was. Like they're fighting in the dark or something. I never really understood why they made this Superman. It's weird. It's supposed to be this Superman here, with of course a different head. But they had this special set where they had this Batman, which also had a black head as well. But I actually painted this. I probably shouldn't have used gloss on it though afterwards. That was not the best choice. And let's take a look here. Here's his head. And here's how his head came for that Batman originally. And it's like, why did they do this shaded, dark? Yeah, I think it'd be anti-Superman, but it's not. I think it's supposed to be like they're fighting in a shaded thing. And then he came with these, this thing you can plug onto his head too. Like he's, oops. Oh, I dropped it. There we go. So it's like he's shooting his laser eyes at people, but wearing sunglasses at the same time. I think it locks into his ears or something. So it's kind of cool, but since it goes so far back on his head, it's kind of strange too at the same time. But anyway, I have no purpose for him. But I hate to get rid of him because he is a moto buck. And that's one of my criteria to keep them is a moto buck. And he did come in the 2-pack. But he might not make a second cut later on. But for right now, he's going to go into the bin. Yeah, Shadow Superman. Mike thinks the black is kind of cool. Yeah, it's just strange. Both the figures when they did that. I don't know what they were thinking or doing, but anyway, I'm keeping him for now, but we shall see how long he lasts. All right, so let's run Superman. This Superman for sure is staying. Now I actually put a custom head on him. He's supposed to come with this head normally. I forget what Superman I stole this head from. It was Icon X, I think. Does that make any sense? And this Icon X Superman, I think is what it was. He had that head. I think that's what it was. Maybe it was Iconic. Iconics? I think that's what it stands for. Anyway. Nope. I've already actually went through my Hulks already one time and I got rid of one. Only one. Yeah. I ended up giving them to actually my pastor, who's a huge Hulk fan. It was the movie Hulk from the Avengers. And he has him sitting on his desk at the office at the church. So these Supermen are staying. This is my custom one I told you guys about in the first video, where I actually took this guy here, whoop, stole his shorts and his legs, and then painted these blue and painted those blue to match, and made a 52 version of Superman. So that's why you will never find this one in stores, because it is a cool custom. She-Ra just jumped off my shelf. I guess she was tired of me talking about DC. Anyway, so these guys are keepers. Keepers, peepers. All right, on to... Now, this is not Bizarro. I called them Bizarro probably 20 times in the past 2 videos. It is actually supposed to be a half-transmuted Superman that got infected with the virus of... What's that guy with all the spikes and spikes over his eyes? Let's see. Turtle Tank 82 says, my dad told me the story. He would have to let me watch He-Man and the Knight Rider, or I would cry. I don't remember. That's Doomsday. Thank you. So this is like he has the Doomsday virus or something in him, and he's slowly transmuting from Superman and Doomsday, which is funny. They made him in the 52 version, but the other Superman they didn't do in the 52 version, and the colors don't match. But because he is a Classics body, and it's funny, I bought him for one purpose. I was going to use him to create a Spike-Or. I thought these would be so cool to put on Spike-Or with his spiky armor, and then have this be his arms. And that's why I bought him, was to make that cool custom. I never did make the custom, as you can tell. But the funny part is I still have some arms sitting somewhere, because I took him off to make the other Superman. Yep. The best laid plans of mice and men. All right. Green Lantern. Okay, this Superman came in the He-Man 2-pack. He's staying. Why is no one like Superman 3? I don't know. I like Superman 3. Richard Pryor was hilarious. And I like actually I like number 4 too. The Peacekeeper one. Where we had that crazy Lex Luthor monster guy he made. Anyway, so this is Keeper because he came in the He-Man 2-pack. So he's a keeper. All right. Where's the other Green Lantern? Here he is. So this Green Lantern also came in the 2-pack. And I'm trying to think who he came with. It makes sense he came with Zodak. Yes, that's what it was. He came with Zodak. And the Zodak he came with had white gloves and white boots, I think, or something. And so this Green Lantern gets kept. And this Green Lantern goes in the pile of doom. Oh, the pile of doom. Oh, the shame of it all. No. Just fall, dude. You know what? I should put him in a bag first so he doesn't end up getting scratched because his paint looks really good. I don't want to ruin his paint for whoever ends up buying him. All right, Mutant Warrior. He's a keeper because he has a moto body. Now, one thing about this moto body, which is really cool, is he has like these extra monster-sized traps on the top that no other He-Man body has. In fact, there's a guy online, I forget who it was, he might even be here today watching us. He actually used this body to remake a He-Man to give him the extra bulky shoulder muscles like that up on top on the trapezoid across the top of his neck right there. Also, his feet I used to make my 2000X Skeletors. So the feet are awesome. And he comes with the cool torch that you always see me using all the time. And also it comes with a pry bar that I use to pry open the bin for Rat Trap. So there you go. He's being a keeper. My box is getting full again. All right. Batgirl. Okay, I bought this Batgirl because I was building King Shark, I think, and I needed some pieces. And I don't remember the whole story behind it, but she is cool. I do like her. I bought this Batgirl because my daughter-in-law was going to make a Batgirl costume, and we used it for reference. I do like both of them, but I like the kid Batgirl better with all her cool stuff, even though this one's taller. But she's just a little bit too skinny. I'm keeping the kid Batgirl, and I'm getting rid of the other Batgirl. To the box of shame for you. No! Oh, no! Oh, give her a bag. Give her a parting gift bag. I like the taller Babs. Yep. She's going, though. She is cool. The cool part is you'll be able to buy her, and the starting bid will probably be $1. So if you like her, you have a really high chance of getting her very inexpensive. Boop. Besides that, she kind of matches with the Kids of Eternia anyway. We're the Kids of Eternia. Whoa. Anyway, she's going back into the box. Back in the box. All right. Didn't I already do this, Batman? What the heck? Now I gotta pull out my other Batman and see what's going on here. Oh, 2 different heads. Well, you gotta have each variant, right? This head looks way better than this head. What the heck? Did I paint? Oh, I painted this head. This was for the blue Batman. I can feel that I painted it. It's different. So this is actually my paint job on the blue Batman head. That's funny. And this is the original. Okay, they're both getting kept. Original and custom. Okay. Okay, you guys get to decide. I'm putting him up on the lava. The lava! No, not the lava flow! It will melt my rock exterior. Yes, to the lava flow with you, dark side. And you guys get a vote. Does he stay or does he go? And so you guys get to choose. Dark side. Moto body. Alright. This figure I just got. I know it doesn't match Moto correctly exactly, but since I had so many of those Adam little figures from all the different figures I bought him for that reason. I was pretty excited about getting him, so he is staying. He is a keeper. All right. Wonder Woman. Oh, I got a lot of these. Now, I like this Wonder Woman because she is the same size and build as our classic figures. As you can tell, I went kind of crazy and kept buying them. I have 4 here, and I still have 1 mint in the box somewhere. I think she's down under my shelf over there. So, is that all of them? Yes. Before I jump to them, this Flash, already talked about him last video. I'm keeping him. You're a keeper. Yay! The Flash, a keeper. Okay, so this was part of the Frank Miller Part 2. Chopping block for Darkseid. Keep him. Sorry, Todd. Jonathan. He hates that Darkseid. Charles, keep him. Let's see. In one version, she kisses Lois to make her forget. In another version, he travels in time against to prevent Zod from getting free. There you go. All right, so it's funny is this is the standard figure the way she comes. No customization, and I kind of want to keep one completely standard. So I'm going to keep her. She has the original Magic Lasso too. I did give her 2 little swords she comes with, and so I want to keep the original. So you can see she's got the nose guard and everything else. So then I got a little crazy with cutting nose guards off, as you can see. So you get to stay. And I really wanted to make one that has the red midsection. I like the red midsection. You can see how I painted it around there. So you can kind of see the difference between the red and not the red. And so I really like that mid red section. But I'm not sure about the cutting of the top. As you can see, each head, I've cut the nose thing off at a different place. This one, is my light dead? Yes. Where's another light? There we go. Okay. So you can see this one I've cut it flush to the top, the nose guard. This one I've cut it close. This one I made it just a little bit longer. So that was kind of the difference. I definitely want to keep this one because she was a cool custom. And then the belt, not the belt, the lasso of truth. This is not her lasso. This is that Adam guy's thing. I went and made one that has a slip knot on it. So she can lasso people. And I wind it up and I stick it on her side. And it's kind of cool. So, and I actually 3D printed this little piece here. So she can actually have her lasso removed and pull it off and do all kinds of cool stuff. So she's definitely a keeper. So now we're down to these 2. And I just don't know. I just got so many of them. Give her the sword too. Ah, I lost my sword. Now I did give her the lasso hook again, so that's cool. So she has a lasso hook too. I gave them to all of them. And I did give her the cape of She-Ra as well. So I think I might try to figure out which of these two heads I like better and stick the better head on this one. So I'm thinking I like this head better out of the two heads. Yeah. I mean, I could cut this one shorter too to match, but so I can get her head off without breaking anything. I may have to do some heating up first to do it. So I'm probably going to swap the heads and then sell this one here with a lasso. I know I got some more of those lassos I made. And so she'll be going on the chopping block once I get the head swap. Oh, hey, John, that's a good part. I could use her for custom parts later on. Okay, I guess I'll keep them all. What the heck? All right. This is a custom Wonder Woman I made. This one is that a custom or not? I don't know. I don't think so. And then my cool custom is this one here. It's a mixture of She-Ra and Wonder Woman. Definitely going to keep her. She was a lot of work to make to get her just right. So she actually has She-Ra parts on her. She-Ra's arms, She-Ra's legs, She-Ra's boots, Teela's sword, Teela's shield. So she looks really cool. Let's see. This Supergirl came with She-Ra, and this Supergirl also came with She-Ra, but it's a custom, and I gave her a cool new head, so I'm keeping both of these. Oh. Wonder Girl. This is the Wonder Girl that comes with all those Wonder Women that I just had a few minutes ago on there, and together they make this little weird Max guy. I'm going to keep the set, that way I have them all together. Okay, now to try to figure out what to do with all these ones. This is just a head swap, is all that is. Okay, you can see it right here. So, this is the original. And this is the original. And then these two just had a head swap. The two in the middle there. I think I might have had to also do some paint on their faces to have them match. I think I'm going to get rid of this one, this custom. Yep. I'm going to keep these three, the unchanged and the two customs. This one's unchanged too. And this one is going into the bin of distress. The bin of doom. Custom Wonder Woman. They're double jointed elbows that I don't like. Okay, into the bin. You know what? I gotta bag her first. Missing Linda Carter. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the Linda Carter one yet. But I am gonna try to get that Hot Girl, I think. So I'm still gonna buy another DC figure, even though I'm purging them. Oh, we're almost done. Okay. She is going into the bin. No thought required. She's cool. I think it's Huntress. Not sure. But either way, don't need her. Her cape's not usable to use for Evelyn. I'll have to figure out her name later. Supergirl. I love this figure. I'm keeping her. She's so cool. Look at that. Oh, she's so cool looking. And she's got her nice cape with her Superman on the back, nice boots. Even though she has double jointed elbows, they almost did them right. And she has cool eyes that shoot red and all kinds of other stuff. So she's staying. Another Wonder Woman. What is this one? Oh, this is just the movie version. That's right. She goes on my shelf. My movie shelf. All right. I think that is all of them. I can't believe it. I'm keeping Gleek because Gleek is cool. So there you go. And my box is over half full. Look at that. So I got some figures to put on eBay. Well, you guys, thanks for joining me as I sifted through all my DC figures. Super Babe. Yep, good-looking Supergirl. That's funny. So that was kind of fun going through them together. I wasn't going to do it alone, but I started thinking about it and thought, you know what? It'd be kind of fun to do it online and see what you guys think. Oh, we got to finish the vote. I still got a guy sitting up here on the lava waiting to see if he falls in the lava to his death or if he gets to be saved. So let's go ahead and check your guys' comments and see what you guys have decided. The fate of this guy, Darkseid. Let's take a look. An hour of indecisions. Instead of Catwoman, make She-Ra Wonder Woman the love interest of Eternia Batman. Interesting. That's a good idea. Show the Wonder Woman you customize with all the Gal movie head again. Oh, I put her away already back on my shelf during the two different videos. Sorry, you guys. Yes, Wonder Girl does look like the blonde from the Xena show. Into the lava for Darkseid. Chopping block for Darkseid. I hate Darkseid. 2 keep 'ems, 3 do 'em away. Any other votes for him? Wow, that's a pretty close vote. Only 2 to 3. Last chance, you guys. Get rid of him, says Juan Solo. That's funny. Drop him. Drop him. Chop. Okay, you guys are all right. Oh, into the chopping block bin. Oh. But the cool thing is he will come with his custom hand that I made for him. And I'll get his blue hand out of my box before I chop him. Where is his other blue hand? Things that make you go, I know I didn't lose his blue hand. See, there's Supergirl's crazy red eyes. Psh, and she has the little laser things that hook to them. Now I already filled up my box with figures, so it's hard to find that blue hand. Blue hand. What? His hand was a fist? I thought it was an open. Is that the right hand? It just looks big, but I guess that's it. So I will include that for people to put it back on if they choose to. And there's the other Joker head with the batarang in his eye. Ah, Batman. Here's my other Batman head that I made. Okay. I think that's all his parts he had. Look at my Val Kilmer Batman head I tried making. It's kind of funny. I used heat shrink tubing and just stuck it on a flip shot. I thought it'd be funny to make a Val Kilmer Batman head with his hair showing. One of my early customs. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, kind of ridiculous. Wow, his other hand is a closed fist. Into the bag for him. Don't chop Rio Blast. Hey, I'm not chopping Rio Blast. If you're not sure what to do, keep Darkseid for a while. You know, I already have the coolest Darkseid figures. And when I bought him, I was kind of under the impression he might be that giant one that I got. And so he is going. And it's cool. Whoever gets him, they'll have a one of a kind with the cool claw hand that he has. That was only in the Build-A-Figure. So that's kind of a fun Easter egg for somebody too, anyway. All right. There we go. I am officially done. I just now have to put them all on eBay. And then I will be complete. And thanks you guys for joining me on this fun adventure of sorting through Wonder Woman and Friends. That's what it felt like. I had so many Wonder Woman figures. I don't even know how it happened. Just one day I just kept buying them and I just couldn't stop buying Wonder Woman. And it's just one of those strange obsessions. And then I even had the Wonder Woman 1/12 figure in my birthday list. I just pulled her off just like two days ago. I'm like, you know what? I have more than enough Wonder Womans to last me 3 lifetimes. I do not need any more. So that is it. You know what? I could go grab that Wonder. Nah, I'm going to end the video. All right. Well, no, my wife's not jealous. She is my Wonder Woman and she knows it. It's funny. I got a funny story for you. When I met my wife, she was taller than me. When I met her, she was 5'10", and was she 5'11"? Anyway, tall, beautiful woman. And I wasn't. Now I'm 6'1", so I'm taller than her now. But I used to tell her I was going to grow for her when we were dating. I said, hey, look, I got tall brothers, I got tall cousins. It's going to happen. I'm going to be tall. And I called her Wonder Woman one time. And she actually got kind of upset about it because I didn't realize this, but Wonder Woman is an Amazon. And because she was so tall growing up, people would tease her and call her an Amazon. And so by me calling her Wonder Woman, I was just one more person calling her an Amazon again. And then I felt bad. But now that she knows my love for Wonder Woman, she understands why I call her Wonder Woman. And so it's kind of funny. She's grown to like it being called Wonder Woman. So there you go. There's a story for you. Stand. It's a wonder world. All right, you guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and look for these on eBay eventually. And I'll probably even make a small short video telling you guys when they're on there. So again, thanks for joining me. That was a lot of fun. Better than Todd was almost in the doghouse. Oh, and I will talk to you guys next video. Good journey.